about my business idea, I have divided my presentation into two parts. In the first one, I would like to show you a really short advertisement of my product. In fact, I was influenced by all the videos we watched in class, so I decided to realize my personal emotional branding. And in a few slides, you will get the key points of my idea. Then I will show you my product. In fact, I decided to realize an authentic object, and this is a sample of my product. Now let's watch my presentation. I hope that you'll enjoy it. Do you know smartphones' words, apps, posts, hashtags? Do you ever feel confused about it? Do you think other people look at you like this? In other words, do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build a hope of but failures all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration and let it go. Let it go. Let it go because now there is Now You Can, a work in 6 volumes that will change your lives. And if you don't agree, there is the proof. After some weeks, there is Granny. My darlings, try this week. They're not so good, Granny. Shut up, so they have more than 1,000 likes. OMG, we have created a monster. So I realized the first number of my idea, of my product, and the topic of the first volume is about social networks. And in the first number I explain, I talk about Instagram. And at the beginning, as you can see, I explain why someone should buy my product and what they can learn in the next numbers. Then I introduce my readers into the world of Instagram. I explain what Instagram means and how to use it in 3 steps with the help of the images. The second step, the third step. And in each number, moreover, I wanted to include a glossary with the definition of some popular words that we hear every day but that we really don't know. For example, here there is what download mean, hashtag or selfie. And finally, in each number there is a section called the 5 fingers to summarize what my readers have learned in the number, plus some curiosity. And the concept of my idea is to use a very popular way to teach, and at the same time I think I'll do innovation. In fact, nowadays tutorials are used in a great deal of fields, from schools to makeup, but there is a target of people who can benefit from this effective way to learn. Maybe because they should watch a video on YouTube, but they can't do this. But the core concept of my idea is that they would do this, and I think that these people are waiting for my product. In fact, I've noticed from everyday life that smartphones and tablets make easier to use technology, even for people who have never done it. So I think that my product will have success because these people have a great willingness to learn. And moreover, I have not competitors at the moment. Maybe you have noticed that I have engaged Granny from Looney Tunes for my product. Well, this doesn't necessarily mean that the target of my product is only for people of a certain age. This just means that if nowadays you don't know this world, maybe you can feel like Granny. And regarding the costs of my product, I can say that it's very cheap to realize. In fact, I can use just the standard Microsoft Office programs, and to distribute it instead I will need a business angel, not for printing costs, but because I would like to distribute it nationwide, and my dream is to sell it enclosed to a magazine or a newspaper, And so this is why I would need a fund financement. And that's all.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for your attention. I
Thank
hope you
you.
buy my product in the future.
Elena, we will go back to her a question.
The parking,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fine. No. I'm not sure if you mentioned the cost of your app to the consumer.
For the first time will be free to attract more people. Then will be a cost, but very little.
Okay.
89 cents.
And then will the consumer have to pay every year or?
No,
just
the first time. Only
the first time. And so how will you make your money?
When the app is free, the game there is a game when the user click on the banner, the advertise on the phone. So when it at the cost, the game is about 50 cents. The other part is a game for effort.
Okay. Good. Maybe you could advertise your restaurant on her app.
Yeah. And a question for them.
I was curious, and this is a very technical question, but you mentioned something about coffee, and you said it's not like Italian coffee.
Yeah.
How is it different? This is just my curiosity.
Yeah, because basically the process of making coffee in Vietnam is different. As I saw in Italy, most of the coffee is sold for the vendor or for the coffee machine. But in Vietnam we use, I don't know how to call it in English, but I have to show it in the picture here with the small bean or it's coffee. Yeah, it's coffee in Vietnam, and we make coffee from that.
So with the coffee beans,
No, it's something like that. You need to fry the coffee beans, and while the process of frying the coffee bean, they can put further spicy into to increase the smell, to increase the taste of the coffee. And the second one is when they want to drink the coffee, the fried beans have been crushed, and then there are two parts of the machines. That's there is a glass, and above the glass there will be a filter. It's like a filter.
Okay.
We need to put the coffee inside, and then we pour the boiled water, and we wait until the coffee and the water drop by the small drop one in.
And even now we drink coffee like for a long time. We sit with our friends and we wait for the drop of coffee, and then we taste the coffee.
Okay. Yeah. It's not just a quick.
It's
it's a long.
It's like every Sunday morning, the fathers can go out with his friend and sit in the street coffee shop, and they drink the coffee and chat together.
Yeah, it's a longer process.
Question for him.
Why did you choose this idea, this product?
Because
He's a disparate
They-
houseman. He's a disparate houseman.
because I see that more people using to take its washing machine on the balcony or terrace, and today I am on at home of my girlfriend.
You thought of that.
I see that and the idea.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's
A question for her.
So you mentioned that this could be part of a magazine, for example. Yeah. So how will you make money? The magazine pay you? How will you make money? Sort of thing.
I think I can get a percentage from the magazines or newspapers that wants to distribute my product. Yes.
Will this be available online too? Or I mean,
I prefer to distribute it on the paper because I think that very a lot of people can get this all this information, can benefit from tutorials because this is only online. And but I think that if they could get this product on the paper, they could learn to use online.
online, yeah. You have to go online to learn about online.
1, 2, 3 other ideas. So which one did you like best? You listened to 3 different ideas. So which one did you like
for
best?
me?
Yes.
His ideas is particular because I haven't ever think idea like this. So it's more interesting.
She picked up yours. So which one did you like instead?
I like his idea.
Her idea?
Because her idea because it contributes to resolve a very problem.
Okay.
But
The Vietnamese.
their idea is very nice because it would be an alternative, a good alternative for eating.
In your
Pizza,
case,
pizza,
which
pizza.
one would you choose?
I have one vote for him.
For him,
Yeah,
because
because I want one in Vietnam. Can you deliver the machines in Vietnam? Because in Vietnam the sun hours is very large.
and for you, and for you,
Because basically each of our idea have their own unique feel. So apart from our ideas, so I would like to choose his idea about the washing machine.
and yours?
My favorite was her idea because I'm a driver, so I can understand the problem.
One positive aspect about the course in a second. One.
Participation.
Participation, I like it. One good aspect. Participation.
Because
Un secondo.
Interaction.
The Wednesday course, the interaction with other students.
Among the students. And in your case?
It's a different class from other classes.
Okay.
About this
The course, yes, about this class. The English course.
The friendliness of everyone and the friendliness.
That's nice. That's very
it
cool.
was interesting to the interaction with foreign
Absolutely, the international students.
Presentation of the girls.
That's right. We're all going to Vietnam. We're really